morning, good evening, or good afternoon, wherever you are. We just give 1 minute so the people can connect. And let me just check. So, and today we have a great topic. Alessia teaching there, if you can hear the music. So I'm here with you just maybe for a few minutes to discuss about any uncomfortable feelings sometimes you feel when you're dancing, or maybe anything you really experience involved of the dancing, or maybe feeling awkward, because I do believe that everyone is go through that. Just give hello, we can see people coming in. Hello. So, do you ever feel awkward or uncomfortable? And if yes, please type so we can discuss. And um, just for a few more seconds, and then we can start. So, I mean, it's like really technology is incredible. Alessi is teaching over the Zoom the classes in a different room, and then I'm here in this room. You see like this beautiful background, like on the sea. I love this. This thing is really the calming down. So please don't please type your comments if you ever experience like feeling awkward or like uncomfortable. We're talking about confidence in dancing. So before we will really like go through the comments, and please don't hesitate because engagement is very important. I really want to share with you like the way I feel very unconfident, very uncomfortable, very awkward, and very strange. And I remember when I go on a competition and we turn with Alessia to the professional, it was incredible seeing like story. I remember I go on a stage, especially when you go to the like from like 250 to you go to top 96, and you see, and I walk on the floor on the Blackpool Dance Festival, and I see on the left side there is like 7-time world champion. On the right side is a second in the world. In front of me is like finally the Blackpool, and I was like so feel uncomfortable and really like I feel like I mean, is everything in me was like it was terrible feelings. And I remember my first dance, when we start to dance professional in the Blackpool, it was really very unique experience. I feel like I'm very small, very unconfident, very uncomfortable, and from there, and then I start to dance. I do my natural turn, and I feel like I'm so slow. I feel like very slow. I'm moving slow, and then all the top professional like on that time was, I remember, was Valerio Colantoni, Arunas Bijoka. This is a amazing dancer, and they're moving shoo 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 like a wind, and I feel, oh my god, what happened with my dancing? And was the first experience. I feel very uncomfortable, and I feel that big floor around me. If you've been on Blackpool, I do believe you understand what I'm talking about. Is very high ceiling, maybe 5 or 6 story, with a beautiful thing there, like very nice. I don't know what it's called in English, like the figures. And I remember it was so embarrassing for me to feel that like it's some kind of scarcity. I don't know why. Like usually when I go on a competition, I feel like there. But when you go on a Blackpool with those the couple, you feel like, whoa, so scary. And this is where, I mean, I go at the end of the round in Blackpool, and then I go, I mean, is something wrong there? And then I realize that when you go and compete and you say, or you go on a dance floor, very often we experience these kind of feelings like nervousness, yeah? And it's not very different from excitement which we experience when let's say, when we won championship, or maybe we dance something, we did something like, wow, it's so good. And I realized on the time that like excitement and actually that kind of scarcity which you go on the floor is very similar, and is very important to recognize it, because if we don't, we will go on the floor and we will try to like to dance, whether you're starting dancing or whether you experience dancing, we will all dance like this. And imagine if you're a competitor and watching this, for competition, it's important in which state you go on the floor, like how do you present yourself and whether you're confident. So you can see if you watch competition how couples moving around, and you can see who has them a confidence, who are like lost on the floor, and this is will impact the dancing a lot. And if you're a beginner and you never danced before, and it's normal, and when we're dancing on the floor and we go on the floor, it's like this kind of thing, but this is what is make dancing it's so nice, when we experience that kind of excitement, that kind of like wow, so good, yeah. But it's very important to organize. Do we want to feel like scary or we want to get excited? Yes, and this was one of my story where I feel very awkward, very uncomfortable, and the next round from there, I remember I say, okay, now I go and I will be instead of, and I switch, and that was really fantastic. And that switch to understanding that is actually exactly the same. And you can maybe recall from your maybe dancing, maybe some kind of discotheque, when you feel like wow, so good, and you feel that you want to dance like disco if you never danced before, or maybe when you want to dance like ballroom dancing is exactly the same. So this is my story, and I want to share with you this. And it's important to by going through this excitement, we learn more, and this is how we build the confidence in the dancing. And greatest thing, the biggest secret, that is not only you building for the dancing. Yes. So if you're watching me, hello everyone again. Today we talk about, are you okay with feeling awkward and uncomfortable? Please write your comment if you feel sometimes when you dance, or when you start dancing, or even when you're thinking of start dancing, it feels like really scary. Just type your comment. If you, let's say, if you will not be online after when you watch replay, you can still write your comment. I'm reading all the comments and I will reply to all your comments. So, and I will give you just one more. Come on, I can see people, you're here watching me. All right, so come on, just type your comment. Did you ever feel it? And let me see who is here. No, I didn't see. Okay, so the main thing while you typing your comment is that sometimes we don't see like how we can deal with this, or like how we can go from that, until like someone will tell us. And it's a great thing, it's about the coaches. Yeah, they can help you, your personal coach, your like guiding coach, or like recommendation coach, or like you can ask like someone who already compete or been there, what they can like, what kind of experience, because that kind of like it's everyone feel it. I feel it all the time from a first competition, and I feel it at every competition. I felt exactly the same thing. I feel, but instead of like feeling like wow, so like I go whoa, let's go, let's do it. And it's so important that many people can really share with you this idea who already been. And it's important to understand. Come on, let's type some questions. Yes, it's important like how we can actually to build it stage by stage. And one use, okay, first, if I go, I will feel in that way. It's okay, it's normal. Then the second one, oh, I know these feelings, and then I go again. Oh, I know that feelings, and then I go again. And this is where it will make a huge interesting shift. And it's not only for the dancing. Yes, if you hear me before, it's actually great in impacting my life, and I really want that it's impact your life. So because without, it's not the confidence, it's the way how we being ourselves on the floor. It's just like, don't be shy, and just go all the way. All right. So I don't see comment at this moment, but if you will watch live or replay, please type your comment. I will go through. Yes. Okay, just a few more seconds before we go. I didn't see anyone here to commenting. It's okay. I understand. Maybe the question is could be a little bit sensitive, but I do understand, and I've been there, and that's why I want to share with you this. So it's not here. Okay. All right. So just remember. So I all about to finish. If you later on will watch it, you just type comments as well, or you can write me personal message. And this is where it starts first. Like this kind of, if you're planning to start dancing or if you're already dancing, of course it starts in your first comfortable place where it's at home, and you just make sure that if you can do it at home, trust me, if you feel confidence at home, you can be confident exactly the same. I'm talking about the dancing, not about the confidence itself. So please, it's really, oh, Pok, who is this? Andrea. Okay, so I feel awkward in a class when I started out in a physical class. First, let me bring it on. Yes, physical class. First, being out of the age group and the only one that is big and tall. Everybody else is smaller and older. They come in pairs, and I end up alone most of the time. Haha. Andrea, how I understand you. Thank you for your comments. It's normal feelings. Do you know, especially when we feel that, let's say for example, if we go to the some classes and we can see like a very different, like they going in a pairs, and I remember that feelings when I don't have a partner. This is also yeah. Let me just continue. At the end, it's just grit the teeth and use the witness, and just being little more optimistic that the situation improve next time. Andrea, it's first of all, thank you for sharing your like thoughts and feeling awkward, because trust me, everyone who will watch this, or they will understand you. And thank you for, I mean, for getting in front of it. And you know, it's all come to the things depends on what is your goal is for the dancing. If we're talking about the dancing, because if your goal in dancing just to let's say just to improve yourself, to feel like how you want to express, how you want to be really bold, or like how you want to create your style, or like you want to do the show, it's, or you want to spend time with friends, if you feel in that way, you just it's normal to be like on a dance class, maybe, you know, like sometimes I was joining without Alessia, but you see, when I joining without Alessia, or like I go somewhere, or like feelings that I don't have a partner, I always feel like what I want to do for myself, like I want to improve more like physics, I want to improve like even if it's physical classes, yeah, I'm more focused on my own feelings. Even I remember when I came first time to Singapore, I started to join Fitness First, if you're aware of this. And I remember I go to try the classes there, and I remember sometimes it's come different kind of the people, and they're not the level where I am, but I always try to do better than myself. And this is where I started to get excited. Okay, I'm gonna stay until the end. And like some of them are really was like challenging me. So like some of them are really like pro there. Was last time, I'm not so sure now. So thank you for sharing. And Andrea, it's always the way, even if you're alone, to feel it. Maybe you can find some like some like, okay, today, okay, everyone came in a pair. I don't need a partner. By the way, when all this situation it will be finished, I want to invite you, you know, like to our, we have a great class with NTU team. NTU like some mixture of the, I mean, it's not like belongs to university, it's more we have a great people there, and I mean they're open for the, and then you can try, and you're welcome, you're welcome. So finally we will meet maybe in person. So it's really, you can find something which is really will make you feel like, okay, today I'm working with my frame, yes, today I'm working with my elbow, I'm working, I don't know, with many things, I'm working with my neck. It's so many things to find and feel really cool. Yes. So anyone more the question? Yes. Oh, come on, come on. Yes, come on. Andrea have a question all the time. Andrea, fantastic. Please always stay in the same way, because of this kind of participation, it's really make a huge difference. It's not only you know so much about singing, and I think like a lot of person like the guys will be happy to see you as a friend or like dance, you know, like teammates. It's important. So I think if we don't have a comments, so let me just find where are you. Okay. So and from here, I think we will just to make a conclusion, Andre, would be hard as okay. From Andrea, yes, but it would be hard as a started because it would be really clear whether you want to continue on for long. The first step is usually just testing water. I'm absolutely agree with you. Being clear on what to work on comes much later after you overcome the initial weirdness. Okay, I understand what you mean. Yes, correct. And this is remind me when I go to my first training to to the 4-time world champion Mirko Gozzoli. My first travel to Italy with it was really, I feel so great, I feel like all this couple like from a world like the top like dancing around you, and you feel like Toto, like this kind of feelings, and you feel very very weird. But this is what it makes once we go through that weirdness. We feel like, okay, now this is how it's accountability work, and now you say boom, I'm gonna show them now. And this is how you start to do better and better. And I remember the training camp with a 4-time world champion was like unbelievable. It's like you get there and you can see like small kids from day 1 to day 3, completely different levels. This is how is important. Hello, Reziani. Hey, Joanna, hello. I don't feel awkward and uncomfortable, or maybe I make others feel awkward or uncomfortable. Oh, I love that comment. Joanna, do you know today you actually remind me about the same situation. So thank you for your comment. So it's great to realize that the better we dance ourselves, yes, like the more we go, actually we create that atmosphere together. And like, to be honest, it doesn't matter who is around us, whether we care or don't care. We just need to do what we love to do, and this is important. So thank you, Joanna, for your comment. And okay, and I think we will do the conclusion. So very very important, when we speak about feeling awkward and uncomfortable, everyone is feeling in the same way. Everyone goes, every competition when I go, every show dance when I go, every performance, every, I would say, when I dance with a student competition, or where my son is dancing, yes, I always feel that kind of like some kind of it's not so sure, like but remember, it's like some kind of scarcity, or like uncomfortable, or like awkward, or maybe you feel like you're not like in a place where you want to feel good. But remember, it's just you can feel excited, or you can feel it's very similar. You're the one who's choosing how to go with this. Reziani, I'm blessed and feeling okay. I'm okay myself where I am. Thank you, Reziani, for comment. I little, yeah. Do you have any question? Yes. We is it? Do you mean in a dancing, or you mean in normal life? Yeah, okay. So just while we're waiting for the comment, the conclusion is that everyone is feeling like that, and it's okay, it's normal. This is why it's keeping me fire up for the 28 years and the competition, and it really feels, wow, it's bad, it's like, wow, so excited to compete. And that's why, like, sometimes we don't know it, and like we need like someone to explain. And this is why I decided to go live and like give you some maybe interesting ideas. I hope it will help you. and that's why like we with Alessia, we're now really working with one very interesting project, which is like the set of the tools, I mean, we develop, and we are really creating something where we're so excited. I can't tell about it like once it's confirmed and ready, and it's really will be so I'm so excited because it's like a conclude, and is the fastest tool. I mean, it's just unbelievable. One day I will tell you about it. I always happy to dance among the beautiful dancer. I don't care about other. I enjoy myself. Very good, Riziani. I'm so agree with you. And like sometimes, you know, like there are like some people, they I mean, maybe they don't share the same way how it's supposed to be. And you know, trust me, like we like experience, everyone is experienced that, but this is important how we will go from this. And it's very important how we can produce our style into the dancing, how we can surround yourself with the people who really, you know, inspired us. Because it's it's not important to, you know, to spend time with people who you know, like who are making us feel like in different ways. So thank you very much. Thank you, Riziani, Joanna, Andrea, and thank you. With you was Mikhail, and please reach me out. Like if you like experience, please like page, or maybe you just follow up, and you will receive notification with the new lives, and we'll be happy to see you very soon. And tonight, remember, Alessia have a great webinar about beauty style. So I will be there with you on the background. With you was Mikhail, and dance with passion. Bye bye.